because of the things that I did, and I have nothing but respect and admiration for all my fans. Anyone that to this day, it's 2010, people will come up to me and talk about matches that took place in 1995. They talk about the Taipei death match, the barbed wire bat match. That's making a little piece of history. When someone's talking about a match that happened 15 years ago, and that's the admiration that they have for me, and I'll tell everyone watching this right now here on Completely Damaged, if you're watching this on some other website, but you shouldn't be. You should be watching it on Completely Damaged. If you're pirating this on YouTube, shame on you. But I thank all those fans out there because it means a lot to me that you still come up and ask me and want my autograph. Just like today at this autograph show, it humbles me to no end that people will still come up and will answer or ask questions about matches I've had and still want my autograph. So I have such admiration for the fans of me and the fans of Philadelphia, not just Philly, but especially that area because they really made me, what I am today as far as a person in wrestling that people still want to come see.
Now, you said death match. Personally, I don't know how I would prepare for a death match. How did you prepare for all these matches that you had in ECW?
Well, someone like yourself wouldn't even last. Let's be honest.
Not even a minute?
No,
Come on.
You would last in a death match about as long as you last in bed with a woman, which is, well, wait a minute, you've never been to bed with a woman, so let's not go into that.
Burn, man.
Man, now let's get serious.
Damage.
Let's get completely damaged. Let's get serious for a second. The thing is about the death matches, you can't really prepare, man. You can't psych yourself out because if you sit there and you think about, wait a minute, 10 minutes from now, I'm going to be rolling around in broken glass, thumbtacks, barbed wire, baseball bats, and you can't do that. What you have to do is remove yourself mentally from that area and say, you know what? I can't psych myself out. I got to go out there and just do the best performance I can. You have to block out that pain because let's face it, if you know that you're going to get hit in the head with a baseball bat, you're going to run the other way. If you know someone's going to grind broken glass into your forehead, you're going to move. So you don't think about that stuff, man. You can't out-psych yourself when it comes to death matches. You just got to go out there and do it.
Now, what are some of your favorite matches of your career?
Well, again, I briefly touched on it. The fans have spoken. The fans out there know that, to this day they'll come and talk to me about Axl versus Ian Rotten in the Taipei death match from the ECW arena from 1995, which is world famous. You have I was the first ever barbed wire baseball bat match people will talk about. But there's other matches that I really enjoyed that people may not be aware of. Like there was a match in the ECW arena. We did a three-way tag match. It was myself and Balls Mahoney versus Lance Storm and Chris Candido and Doug Furness and Phil LaFon in a three-way dance, which was an incredible match. One of the best, actually, wrestling matches that we've had up to that point in ECW. And there was a match that I did, I think it was leading up to WrestlePalooza 98. It was myself versus Candido in a singles match at the ECW arena. It was another phenomenal match. I've been pigeonholed as this barbed wire, blood and guts guy, but if you go back and watch some of my matches, and those that know, like guys like Terry Funk and Sabu, Raven, they'll all tell you, Axl Rotten's a hell of a wrestler, Axl Rotten's a hell of a talker, but I got pigeonholed into doing that blood and guts stuff. Go back and watch a match that's get tons of hits on the internet now, still is Rob Van Dam's debut in ECW, Axl Rotten versus Rob Van Dam. Great wrestling match, had nothing to do with tables, chairs, or blood. So, I want people to know that, Axl Rotten didn't get into this business to become some barbaric barbed wire wrestler. It's just that I wasn't afraid to do it. I got into this business just like all the rest of the guys that wanted to be a wrestler because I loved wrestling. I wasn't afraid to go out there and do that extra thing for the fans. You know what I mean? So the death matches were something that, I did because I wasn't afraid to do it. But, I just like wrestling. Without a doubt, in the ring, as long as I'm entertaining the people, I'm having a great time.